What's up, y'all? This is B-Dougie, and I've got a feature for you to check out. So if you've been paying attention to Twitter, you've probably seen GitHub just shipped a new feature, and it's a VS Code extension called GitHub Copilot. To sum this up, you can convert your comments into code. And to show this off, I'm going to be your guest, so let's jump into my VS Code. So this right here is my VS Code, and I've already got Copilot installed. So to get started, I've created a file called octokitstars.js, and the focus here is going to be starring repositories. So since I have a clear idea of what I want to get started with, I'm going to go ahead and import Octokit. So to get started, I'm going to set up my Octokit instance, Octokit API instance. And then from here, it's going to make a suggestion of how to set up my instance. There we go. It's going to set my token. And I don't think I'm actually going to need a second auth, so this is a little overstep on Copilot, which is fine. I already know that I have a token. Instead of passing a string, I've actually went ahead and set up my token beforehand. So there we go. And at this point, we want to star a repo with... I think that's a great comment. So I'm going to actually hit tab to get that comment. So it's going to give me an option to use an asynchronous function to be able to pass this in and star a repo. This actually looks pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and add this. The other thing is, since I'm passing in a token, I'm going to actually update this function to a function I do know. All right. So instead of using Copilot suggested endpoint, I'm actually going to use the REST activity and star for authenticated user. Because I've authenticated myself using my own GitHub token, this should get the job done. This is also going to pass in an owner, a repo, and go ahead and console.log the response. So if I want to go ahead and run this, I can go ahead and star the repo. And looks like it's already even suggested a owner and a repository for me. I think that looks great. So why don't we just go ahead and run this and see what happens. And it looks like we got a response back. We got a 204, which I think is good to go. And if we head over to the Octokit REST project, we now see I've now started this. Excellent. So that was pretty quick and easy. I think I'm going to try something a little more challenging, which I've actually created a whole nother file to as well. I've already gotten the liberty of setting up the library I want to use, which is the Tweet API client. And I've also written a comment. So before I actually start letting Copilot do this thing, I just want to explain, I just wrote up a comment that says, I'm going to search for tweets containing a certain phrase. In this case, I'm going to use a hashtag, and then I'm going to like them using this client right here. So we'll see how far we get. So instead of hitting the tab, I can actually hover over the suggested comment, and I can go from next to previous different comments. And see different suggestions on how to set up this function. Now, because I'm just setting up a function, there's not much that I'm going to be getting out of doing this, but I actually like this suggestion because I know I need to set up a Twitter client first, so we'll do that. And then we want to leverage the Twitter client to start that repo. So to do this, I'm going to hit Control-Enter, which is going to open up a couple of synthesized suggestions for how to get this done. Now I'm going to scroll through and see if there's anything that sort of jumps at me as a good example. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to accept this solution because this one looks pretty good. I like that the phrase, I can set it as a variable. I can limit the count to 5, and looks like I can also run the tweets. So something to keep in mind as well is that this code is been generated code. It's not always the most up-to-date code. Because that doesn't work with the Twitter API client, I know that this has been updated. I use a different endpoint, similar to what I saw with Octokit. So rather than look at those error messages, I'm just going to update this to use the new endpoint, which is tweets.search. What was suggested was just search. And then what gets returned from tweets in the response is going to be tweets.statuses. This is my experience of actually working with the API client, so something that Copilot would not suggest. The model itself is getting trained every day, so the more people that use it, Copilot will learn that these suggestions need to be updated. Move it along. And then the other thing we want to do is we want to like the tweets, which again, this is another thing that was updated in the latest version of the API client, is that we have to actually add tweets. At this point, I think we're good to go to actually test it out. So we will get one error message, which is the fact that we didn't actually pass in any API keys. So similar to Octokit, we'll need to pass in a token. I went ahead and set these up prior. So let's go ahead and tab over, consumer secret, access token. And these are all the tokens that we'll need to interact with the Twitter API. Now, what's cool about this is that I can actually, it's not really that cool. I'll update these, and I'll update these, each one of these with a Twitter consumer key as well as a consumer secret key, which was suggested, as well as the access token secret. So you can see that it's been inferring based on what was the name of the variable at endpoint of these. All right, so now with my environment variable set up, we should be able to see and have this run. The only thing I want to point out is well, before I actually run this, I did notice I didn't update this to all the tweets that mention the GitHub Copilot hashtag. So now that this is all set up, we should be able to search for hashtag GitHub Copilot, find the last 5 tweets, and like all of them. So let us run this. And if I check my profile, I'll see the last 5 tweets have been from GitHub Copilot. Well, that's it. Folks, if you have any interest in signing up for GitHub Copilot and getting your hands on this, definitely go to copilot.github.com, sign up for the waitlist. And if you have any ideas of what you would use Copilot for, leave a comment below. And if you want to learn more about GitHub features, stick around for the next one.